So good afternoon. What a beautiful day I've got here. Beautiful. Bit of a stretch coming up for you. Okay. So we're going to open up the hips quite a bit with this one. So to start off with, set your shoulders, set your belly, tuck your toes to come up into plank, and then you're just simply pushing back into down dog, and you're going to walk the dog. So I do ask you to draw your abdominals in because you don't want to just collapse your body down. So you're pushing with your arms, lengthening up through the tail, lifting up one heel, pressing the other one down. You can let your hips wiggle here, by the way, if you want to a wee bit. Now leg comes up, open the hips, but not the chest. So it's a rotation around the supporting leg, really great to stretch the groin. My knee goes up to the ceiling. I'm trying to counter twist with my chest when my pelvis goes one way, so you get some spine movement. Legs go wide, reach underneath, so my right hand towards my left leg, and then the other way. If you can't reach your leg, don't worry, just reach under to the best you can. See how you get this great twist in the body? Now this time, the left leg's coming up, stepping out, and turn the foot out. Back knee down, your hand can push a bit and you just sink into the stretch. Lift your chest and drop forward and back. So you're rocking forward and back, mainly on the right knee right now. Check that the right ankle doesn't rock out, okay? So your right big toe stays pushing into the floor. Lift the chest, a bit of a twist there as well. Back knee can come up and even more twist and open. Really interesting way to open up the hip on the left leg as well as the hamstring there. Stepping back because the other leg's jealous, so it comes up, three-legged dog, forward. Remember, turn the leg outwards. We often do things in the straight way. My left elbow, terrible. Forward and back, so we're opening out with the leg to make a difference. You'll feel a different hamstring stretch. Feel free to try it with the foot straight forward as well. Honestly, you can play around, see what works. So shifting back, shifting forward, big stretch on my right hamstring. Try to stick your booty in the air a wee bit, will help the hamstring stretch. Remember that left foot into the big toe, up, open, twist, reach, length from head to heel, and then stepping it back into your down dog again. This time, left leg up, three-legged dog, coming through into what is called the pigeon. But we do a pigeon variation. So we hang on back foot's going to go flat down, and then twist. So you drop down, you come up and turn towards the front knee. So the turn will feel different, basically, and that's why I like to do wiggles. I do. Now, opening up the chest here, again, I get some upper body while my hip gets it, and then it's thread the needle. So I thread it under, lifted up the chin a little bit to look past my arm, and reached under. My left hip just went, oh, hands down, step back, and the right leg's going to come in, which is my slightly tighter hip. So stretching it back, left foot flattens off, and then drop down, twist and open. So you notice the spine rotation. We don't always do, see, tight hip. We don't always do enough for the back, and I think it's really important to put as much as you can in to most workouts that you do. Open up through the arm. Unless you have osteoporosis back issues, then obviously please seek some guidance. From there, thread the needle under. You keep reaching. Now I could do palm up, palm down, but just keep reaching, looking up, going, coming up, coming under, and now we will do thread the needle. So the knees come down, and I took my legs wide. Take the right hand in a little bit, left arm threads underneath, and that just actually can help you get more balanced. Right hand under. What I did is felt where my lower back was to make sure it was long, my tail was reaching, and often you'll need to put more weight on your left hip. Right arm could come up. We're not binding because we're going to do something different, which is we put the right hand down and we shift the hips up forward and back, but keep the left hand still and reaching. It changes the stretch that's going on in the left shoulder. Really, really cool. Sometimes I create things as I go along and I go, wow, that was really good. I wish I could remember what I did. But anyway, other side, rest the head down while you just center in the hip. Push like that, hip back, open up through the chest. Left hand comes down and again sit forward and back to create more stretch coming through the right shoulder blade. Honestly, it felt good. Really did feel good. And then from there, coming up, coming into a kind of half squat lunge. Now my heel is up because that's my heel. I got nice tight calves and I like tight calves and I'm keeping them. So my elbow and my knee are close to each other and I open up to the sun again, Flex and point the foot and you'll feel something different in the hip. And I am doing a side bend. So again, my spine opens out here. Again, head down, head up. What feels good for you? Lift open and now changing arms, staying in the same legs. Sit back a little bit. I know it's wobbly. Okay. And just explore what happens there. Changing sides. Please ignore my toes. They've done this and I do pay attention to try not to. Again, there's that left calf going whatever. Left elbow, left knee, a little bit of pressure there. Up, open, point, flex, point. I'm toe happy. Yeah, part of the reason why my calves are tight, but I do my best. Wow, that one's much worse. Come on, ankle, move. Again, up, reach through the right arm as well. And then right hand comes down, sink into that right hip as the left arm comes up, opens out that way, lift and lengthen through the belly. And then gracefully, ready, come on down onto, see, I can, sometimes. Legs wide. Now yours may be wider than mine, may they not be as wide. Get your bum out the way. If you need to roll a mat up, please have a seat on that and you just sway. So I'm going to play with the feet again. And as I swayed, what I started to do, I'll show you in a minute, is whether or not I did flexed or pointed toes or ankles. Oh, here's my foot, look, flex point, flex point. Play with both and just see what does your body do. Well, how does your body respond? Lift, lengthen. I pointed, stayed there, flexed. Just feels different, changes the stretch. You can get a bit of a neural nerve stretch occasionally doing this. Open up the ribs to the ceiling. Sometimes I have no shame. Twist, so lift, use your hands as a lift to rotate. Hips, please keep your hips as still as you possibly can, okay? The lift is up around the rib cage, not around the pelvis on this one. So again, I'm aiming for upper, mid, upper, back. Turn the head with it, and then, where's my foot? Got it, left foot, right hand. If you can't reach your foot, take hold of the shin. And I've gone for my little toe. I pull it back, push back, and I get a great stretch coming through that shoulder. Twist and turn, lean a little bit forward. And then this one, left hand, right foot. Yeah, this seemed further away. I was like, oh, it's my right hamstring is a bit tighter. Push the left hip down, reach across. Remember, a little bit of rotation. Big stretch down through the back. And there's a push-pull contrast here. Try that in lots of stretches, it's great. And then, right leg comes whee, up and over the left into seated twist. Hug that leg in, so right leg, hug with the left arm, open. And bring that hand behind you to give you an up push. The left foot there is doing its best to flex and not pull toes back. Changing sides. Left leg over the top, left big toe down, right hand hugs, lifts in, flexing the right foot. See how the brain just keeps trying to connect to all the different parts there. Then once you've done that twist, including through the head, come into diamond legs, which means soles of the feet together. And you can see the difference, my right leg there, hip is a wee bit tighter. So if you bring your feet forward or your bum back longer, that's often a bit kinder. And literally we're just going to go, drop down, drop your head, and just hang out. Let your arms stretch forward. Great stretch for the lower back, through the mid back, through the hips as well. Just breathe. We can often be a little bit too hard, so that's the time to take it easy. Beautiful job. Great work through flow through the spine, through the hips. Please go away, enjoy the day. Bye-bye with the feet. And I didn't knock anything over this time if you saw my other video. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.